basically what it was. And then they waited until he decided to run for president to try to bring that up. To me, that's election interference.
No,
So that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
mean, that's nasty work. But the question
yeah, it's horrible.
is it illegal?
Amen, jam, got the tea in the grill. Spilling true bombs, daily drip. I squad flex, yeah, I never skill. Story so fresh, let the vibe equip. Drip,
Damn, I feel like both of them are Trump situations.
I mean, Trump gonna be a couple people throughout this. To be fair,
Letitia James needs the spotlight. Have her come up front of a congregation, as Charlemagne would say. You know, let's talk about her.
So before the clip starts, until it starts, Letitia James is, I think, the Attorney General, if I'm not mistaken. And the case, they're going to explain, but the case in mind is about Donald Trump. They're investigating her. But if you historically look back with President Trump, before he became president again, she was coming after him from a civil side.
That was her whole platform.
So let's go ahead and go into this so y'all can see now that he's came back into power.
Federal prosecutors have subpoenaed New York Attorney General Letitia James. Sources tell ABC News it is over her office's civil fraud case against President Trump and her office's corruption case against the National Rifle Association back in 2020. The spokesperson for James says the subpoenas are a, quote, weaponization of the justice system. Trump used that same language to describe her case against him. No comment from the Justice Department.
The usage of the wording that was used against you is nasty word.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you know, don't come at me. Yeah, don't come at me talking about my house dirty and we got to see your bathroom. Don't do that. Don't do that. So when I say the chickens come home to roost, they boy.
What? The chicken come home to roost. So yeah. Some people are saying that it's that it's petty, essentially, that this is even happening. And potentially a fight could be made using the 10th Amendment. I don't know. What's y'all thoughts? Do y'all think that this is petty? Do y'all think y'all disagree with her coming after him in the first place? Do you think it's anything personal, or do you think it's just business?
It's honestly, her stance is very personal. I mean, again, that's the platform she ran on, get Trump, which I just thought was like amazingly crazy. Like, that's your whole shtick. Not make the streets of New York safer, not prosecute the murderers and the gang members and the people that's just running amok through New York, which has had some of the strictest gun laws on the planet. They running around robbing and shooting and maiming folks. And she like, yeah, we going after Trump. And I'm just like, never mind, illegals has come here, it's raping folks, they getting right out. Some people don't even, they rob somebody and end up in a holding cell and get released damn near the same day. Like, the state is rancid with corruption in my point of view. And then Letitia James, on top of that, you running on that, but at the same time, you writing down on applications that your father is your husband, so you can get loans for homes in Virginia. Like, oh man, it's just so much. It's so much. Like, Letitia James is horrible. It's horrible. Nothing is petty about shining light on corruption, because it's pure and simple corruption. And now you like, oh, you're trying to weaponize the Justice Center. Baby, you're the Attorney General, and you about as corrupt as two left fingers. Like, yeah, I could keep going on this. I would love to hear you all's takes on this one. I'm going real Southern with it. You all's. But this is horrible.
So my thing is this. I don't think that we should be using the federal government to come after her in this regard, because when I can see her being like her lawyers. I just can see them using the 10th Amendment. Like there's supposed to be separation. You really over here using federal money to come after somebody that's try to get you on a state situation, and basically trying to mix
Is that
that
not
because
what
it's
she
supposed to be a
did though?
separation of power. Well,
Is that
I
not
mean,
what she did? The taxpayers of New York had to pay for a lengthy trial just for them to throw it out. They reversed everything they went after Trump for. They took a misdemeanor. Basically, they took signatures, which was really a misdemeanor, and tried to transform it into a felony to stop him from being able to run. Like, if that's not weaponizing the judicial system against somebody, I don't know what is.
well,
It is.
I think it's I can see where you're going with the whole money thing, but to execute, so I think the problem is to execute something when you actually have the power, the influence, and everything to do top down. It's almost like when we talk about who cut a charge, like I'm gonna make a parallel with this. What you're saying is not untrue, but what it looks like is this equivalent of astronomer, right? Where, let's keep it real, both of them cheating. Okay, both of them cheated. Talking about the CEO where he was cheating with the chick, the HR chick or whatever. Remember that they got caught at the Coldplay concert? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's equivalent to that, right? At the end of the day, they both were cheaters. They both were married. Okay, they're both married. However, the person who got it worse because of the visuals and the influence and power and the ability to go top down was the CEO. You see what I'm saying? So Trump is the equivalent of the CEO in this scenario. And even though the other chick was a cheater, she still wasn't the CEO cheater. Does that make sense? They could be doing the same thing,
It do,
but he this,
but
he there.
let's take it from this lens. What if you bring up a girlfriend that I had before I even got married, and then after I get married, you like, but what about that girlfriend you had behind your wife's back? She wasn't my wife then. Same thing with Trump. You wasn't even the president. You trying to convict him on something his lawyer basically cut a check for and tried to make it out to be money that came out of campaign funds. When in actuality, it came out of his damn back pocket. He just paid the guy back, and they basically wrote it down wrong. That's basically what it was. And then they waited until he decided to run for president to try to bring that up. To me, that's election interference.
No,
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, that's nasty work. But the question is,
yeah, it's horrible.
Is it illegal? Because what's going to happen to me, I think for me on this is they're going to be trying to say what they did to him wasn't illegal. However, what he's doing to her might be under the 10th Amendment. I'm gonna wait and see, but I'm thinking that's what her lawyers are gonna be like. Yeah, 10th Amendment.
I would love to see that, because I mean, it's a paper trail showing that she basically committed fraud as a government employee. That was fraud. She did.
From a defense perspective, you don't have to play that part, but from a defense perspective, I don't think they have to prove that. From a defense perspective, and my lawyers drop some drip in the chat, let me know. They just have to prove that they're being unconstitutional to her. No matter what she did, maybe good, bad, or other. At the end of the day, you telling her she did something wrong. So prove it. Show me that I'm.
But that's the thing. This is something that just kind of came up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they were sitting on it. They audited her office, and they audited her, and they was like, wait a minute.
Homie was like, as soon as I get in office, I got these check boxes for my MAGA folks, but that over there, I got some for her. She gonna think I forgot.
Hey,
I ain't forget.
Feel me.
I ain't nobody forget.
Ask Arsenio Hall how many
list.
times. Hey, ask Arsenio Hall how many times he got audited every time he mentioned Bill Clinton or any president while he had his show. He got audited every single time he brought up an elected official. That's not illegal. Is it immoral? Sure, but it's not illegal to audit somebody and look and see if there's any dirt up under their fingernails.
They do it all the time. I think that man got a list, and I think,
of course, wouldn't you though?
Right there,
wouldn't you?
I'm gonna be real with you. If it gets to a point where I have Secret Service for the rest of my life, no, because I don't care about none of that. But no, that's why I said what Michelle Obama doing is nasty work. Girl, what you doing?
Yeah, but I'm saying that
security. I got money. I have no beef with no one.
They drugged that man, and this not me saying that if they felt that they saw something that was like improper, go after it. But they drugged that man. Family they went at his throat. That man is out here like the Count of Monte Cristo right now. I'm gonna get my lick back. One way or another.
He on that type of time.
I'm gonna get my lick back. I'm about to look at everything. We ain't got to stay on this for too long, but that's, you can't sit there and do all of the things you did and you committing fraud in VA. You don't even live in VA. Talking about some, this is my home, but you the Attorney General of New York.
He brought that up there. I'm sure we gonna hear. I know we gonna hear more about that. So we'll keep y'all posted. We gonna keep this real close to us because that's gonna rev up, and it sounds like New York got it coming because Maureen Comey had to get up out of there too. So I think there's something going on with New York and Trump.
Now Letitia talking about she trying to sue him for taking away SNAP benefits from illegal immigrants. Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. That's your response? A gun in your face, and that's all you can come up with? We keep check low.
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's enough.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, real quick, what I'll just say is that that she ran on a certain campaign about by any means get this guy, and she got to live up to it for but it's getting old because it didn't work. So if you couldn't get him the first time, why you trying to run that same song back? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We done heard "Hey Ya" already.
I'm saying
I'm done.
That's
now
it.
go and move on to some stuff that's going to help the constituents from what they said that they actually want, where they want safety in New York. Not Trump ain't even in New York. So just go do what you got to do to help.
Can't ride the damn subway. You talking about? I'm about to go to DC.
Man, don't play with me. Y'all ain't never been able to ride that New York subway. Stop playing with me. It
Look,
looked
shit,
just.
You know who was riding that subway?
I'm cool.
Michelangelo, Raphael,
and they still riding it, baby, because they got
and Master Splinter is in there.
Splinter,
right
in there talking about.
Throw some drip in the comments. Let us know. Y'all be riding with the whole Ninja Turtle clan plus April. Let us know.
Buzz in the air so clear. Gem and Dame got the vibe you hear. News unfolds with a twist and a laugh.